I know it can look slightly strange.
Yeah, it definitely does look a bit dodgy. but it feels good.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This week is an exciting week because every day this week I'm going to be posting a video on my YouTube channel because on Thursday, Tom's Daily Goals is going to be out and people can buy the book and finally see what we've been working on. But the whole premise of it is to do 7 goals. Movement being the first one. So you can get out of bed feeling refreshed, energized, and ready for a day ahead. And to start the week off with a bang, a drum roll bang, if you like. You'll see what I did there in just a minute. I have Mr. Harry Judd with us, fellow author, fellow fitness fanatic.
Yes,
McFly,
that's right.
Strictly Come Dancing, the whole shebang.
Great pun there, Tom.
Yeah,
with the bang.
see, in with the
I was
bang.
a bit far away, so when you introed me, I had to kind of run into shot.
It's part of movement. You've got a bit of movement going there.
True story.
And we're going to show you a little workout that I like to do, getting out of bed just to get moving, feeling good. Anyone can do it. You can join in with us. It's very low level, lots of stretching and mobility to feel good for the whole day. So, are you ready? Going to join in with me?
I'm very excited about this. I'm interested to see what you do first thing in the morning, Tom.
Yeah, well, you're about to find out. Let's get to it. So the workout that we're going to do today is the wake-up call workout, which is movement 1 and the first workout in Tom's Daily Goals. Are you ready for this?
I think so, yes.
It's very low intensity. Anybody can do this workout. And we are in a very echoey, lovely little gym hall room thing.
This can be done in your bedroom, I assume.
Can be done in your bedroom as long as you've got a carpet, put a towel down, a yoga mat,
exactly.
Whatever you've got, no equipment needed. But the one thing that we are going to focus on in this exercise routine is breathing.
Right.
So the first thing we're going to do is the cat-cow. For those of you who do yoga, you'll know what this is, but mainly breathing in on the way up like this, like you're a happy cat, I guess this bit is.
This is the cat bit, yeah?
Yeah,
okay.
And then this is the cow. When you breathe in to go up like this and then out to bring everything rounded back like this. And you're going to do 8 of these.
Okay.
So you breathe in to come up, out to come back down. It's very intimate over here.
It's quite hard, the coordination of breathing whilst moving, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's harder than you think.
You're breathing, and then when you go out, just try and like push everything up and you'll feel a stretch through the top of your back. But really focusing on the breathing can allow you to get the most range of motion through your spine. Because sometimes when you wake up with a bit of a stiff back, the first thing that you need to do is trying to get it nice and mobile so that
thoracic mobility.
That is exactly right. We are going to do another thoracic mobility exercise right after this one. So it is great for making sure that you can get rid of those aches and pains as you wake up.
I used to do this every morning.
Really?
And then I had children.
Yeah, I guess that does change things dramatically. I haven't had my child yet, so went on this filming anyway. Right, okay. Now, after this last one, we are going to go into what I call thread the needle. Lots of people call it thread the needle, where we're going to go from here, and we're going to bring the arm underneath us and stretch out our thoracic spine, and you'll get a nice rotation through the upper body, and then bend your elbow and bring it up so you get that rotation back again. I struggle a little bit with thoracic mobility with my diving, so this is something that I do every morning to try and wake up and get moving.
Stuff like this is way harder than it looks as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it's one of those things that it's not something that's going to be like, oh my goodness, we need to get you in shape immediately. This is stuff that's good for activation and getting your body moving and ready for a workout ahead. Or if you're sitting at a desk all day, this is great if you're used to being hunched over all the time. This allows you to open up your chest. It will be good for the blood flow, good to get your metabolism going in the morning anyway. Build up a little bit of sweat, get you going.
What's it, wake-up call?
Wake-up call workout, that is
nice.
it. So
well, that's it in my book, Tom.
Yes.
I have a workout called Rise and Shine.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I like that. I like that a lot, actually.
So you could start with a wake-up call and then head into the Rise and Shine.
Exactly. What is involved in the Rise and Shine?
Well, it's slightly more, it's similar, it's slightly more hectic.
Sides.
Slightly more hectic.
We can switch sides after 8. There you go. What do you tend to do in the morning now, other than change nappies? And
yeah, exactly, that's true. I get up and I'm straight into being a dad. But I think the thing is if you're going to get into exercise, then stretching and mobility is absolutely key.
Yeah.
That was one of the mistakes I made when I got into exercise, was that, you know, you start to enjoy it, you start to see results, and you feel motivated and you just keep going, but it's really important to look after yourself.
Prevents injuries that
Well, that's
way,
the thing. I started to get injuries because I wasn't stretching properly, you know, focusing on joint mobility and all of this kind of stuff. So
it's important.
it's very important, yeah.
And the next thing we're going to do is what I call the iron cross. So you're going to lay on your back, and you're basically going to rotate your left leg, bring it up across your body, and you'll feel a stretch through your leg, in through your glutes, and in through your lower back. Just make sure you keep your core tight, but let your leg go across. Arms out to the side, like a cross, an iron cross.
Sorry,
and
I've
then,
got mic pack issues.
yeah, doing a workout with a mic on can sometimes be a little bit difficult. But you won't have a mic on, so you'll be all right.
You can have a mic on if you want. I mean, it would be a bit weird.
Do a handheld though, maybe.
So
you go and roll onto one side, like this. So start with your legs out straight.
leg straight out.
Bring one leg up and over, and you'll feel through a rotation in your lower back this time. And then you're going to change sides, and we're going to go from side to side 8 times. We'll do 8 on each side. Some people will find that they can lift their leg higher than others. Some can have it with the leg straight. That brings it to a whole nother progression. But most of the time, start off with your leg bent before going into a straight leg stretch, because that can bring on a little bit more of a pull through your legs and through your lower back. Oh, it's great for if you're about to sit at a desk. Like the previous one, all these exercises are really good to help open up your lower back, your upper back, and help you just feel like you can sit at a desk all day, if that's what you do. Or it can help you if you're about to go and do something really active too. So something that can help you feel good about the day ahead. How are you feeling over there, Harry?
Yeah, good. I'm wondering how you're talking so much and so easily.
Again, I get used to this stuff. You guys probably won't be talking at home.
You are an Olympian.
I'm not very good at talking, focusing on an exercise and counting, but I think I've done 8 each side. Would you say we've done 8 each side?
I did like 30, mate, so.
Okay, good, okay. Speedy. Right, and then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do exactly the same, but we're going to be on our front. So we're going to go from your front, and have your arms out wide. You're going to bend your leg, bring it up, and across your body. And you'll feel a stretch through your hip flexor. Some you might just feel a bit through activation to your glutes, but again, you're going to go from side to side.
That's great.
Up, across. It's good for glute activation. You'll feel it through your hip, your lower back.
I kind of feel like Spider-Man doing this.
Exactly. This is what we call scorpion.
Scorpion?
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know, well, I guess that looks a little bit like a scorpion when you bring the stinger out.
I see. I can imagine people at home in their bedrooms trying to figure out how to do this, being like,
yeah, it's literally bring one leg up across your body, similar to the iron cross, but on your front and a scorpion, you know?
I've never done this one before.
Yeah, it's good for, like, it's one that I tend to do before I lift as well, because it's a good way to open up my hips, because I suffer with tight hips. And if you have tight hips, that's when you can often get bad back as well.
Yeah, well, I've had that problem.
Yeah.
Tight hip flexors from drumming, sitting down a lot and using my feet. Well, they say sitting's the new smoking. I don't know if it's quite that.
Oh, really?
Don't think it's quite that extreme.
Okay.
But yeah, like you said, if you're working in an office, you sit down a lot, it's really important to every so often get up, get moving.
Exactly. The standing hour.
Standing out. I like those desks that are
gradually stand up throughout the day. That's a good one as well. Right, the next one we're going to do is a T press up with rotation. So if the press up is a little bit much initially for you.
It is for Tom, I think.
Yeah, a bit much.
You struggle to do a press up.
Struggle with press ups. So, but if you find press ups difficult and you can't do them, you don't have to add the press up in. That's more of an advanced thing. But we're going to do the press ups. So
okay,
I feel like you
fair
can do
enough.
Press up. So what we're going to do is we're going to go normal press up position. You're going to go down, back up, and then go into like a rotation. This is really good for your core stability, being able to balance, and then you're going to go back down, up,
other way,
and the other side. We're going to do 8 each side, so that's 16 total, if we can manage that.
Okay, right. Game on.
Yeah, here we go. It's going to be a long one. This is the one that's always going to be the most painful. But if you think the press-ups are too hard, then you can just go straight from this position up to one side, back down, and go to the other side without doing the press-up. But
you could always do your press-ups on your knees as well.
Exactly. If you want to make it slightly easier, you can drop down onto your knees and go down into your press-up, then come back up to do the rotation. so you can adapt this workout to suit you. Because the most important thing is that you get through a workout, you feel mobile, and you feel good without hurting yourself. This one is meant to make you feel good.
Are you counting?
I say we've done 5 each side, maybe. Yeah.
Not that I'm tired, I mean.
I reckon that's 6 each side. We're probably completely way out, and we're going to get all the comments below of how many we've actually done of all these exercises. And there we go. We'll do 1 more each side, just to be sure. And then we can move on to the next thing. Ooh, there we go. That is that exercise done. Next thing we're going to do does look slightly risque, but
you didn't tell me about this one.
It is an inner thigh stretch. Okay. So you're going to take your knees to the outside of a mat. It's actually going to hurt our knees a little bit. So what we might do is spin the mat like this.
Okay.
Nice and quick.
I have a feeling I did this the other day, and I did it in the middle of the gym.
Yeah, no, it's
and
one of those ones.
I heard some people laughing, and I turned around, they were watching me, and it looked like I was literally just doing.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's one of those ones that you don't want to do near a mirror either, because it's, you know, the whole gym will see. But basically, we go spread your legs nice and wide on your knees, legs kind of at parallel with each other, and then we're going to go down onto our hands and knees, on our elbows, I guess, and then rock forward, squeeze your glutes, and come up a little bit, back down, and then rock backwards. So this is a really good one for your inner thighs. I know it can look slightly strange.
Yeah, it definitely does look a bit dodgy. but it feels good.
Yeah, it's good for your inner thighs.
It's good for your inner thighs. You can feel my hips opening up.
Yeah, if you open up your hips at the beginning of the day, it really does help with bad backs, those achy pains if you've been sitting at school or you're sitting at a desk, or if you're, I don't know, lifting lots of heavy things. These kind of exercises are really good to help you engage all the muscles that you'll need to get the most out of the day that you're doing. So I think we've done
awkward if you're
doing this
opposite
directly opposite
mate. You're right, mate. How you doing?
It's a really normal thing to do in the gym, apparently.
Really normal.
Yeah. I can imagine all the gifs and the memes right now, so have fun with that, guys. Right, we'll do 1 more. Right, okay, that's enough of the frog stretch. The frog stretch has really done it for us there.
I'm going to remember that one.
There we go. You know, Matt's back to normal there now. Anyway, okay, so the next one we're going to be doing is a downward dog, knee tucking into the chest. It's one of those ones where it's a yoga exercise, but it can also be combined into like a core workout. So what we're going to do is going to go from the downward dog. You know what downward dog is?
Yeah.
Again, these all look really suspect, but anyway, we're in downward dog. You're going to lift one leg up to the sky, and then we're going to go bring it down into our chest and flatten out. That's it. And then we're going to go up to the sky again.
Same leg?
Yeah, same leg. We're going to do 8 on each side. This one is good for your core. You'll feel a stretch in your hamstring.
Yep.
And you can flow this with your breath. So you can breathe in on the way up and then breathe out on the way into your chest.
Good for shoulder stability too. No?
Exactly. Shoulder stability, hamstring, core. You'll feel it in your abs. You might feel it in your hip flexors as you're bringing your knee in. But trying to brace your core and bring it in as close as you can is really going to help engage all the muscles around there. As you can tell, these exercises are getting slightly harder as we go along. Getting a bit of a sweat on. But then we can switch to the other side. Again, lifting your leg up and then bringing your knee into your chest. Again, these exercises, you can adapt them slightly. If you don't think you can get into a downward dog position with your leg in the air, you can just stay in a plank position and bring your knee in, which will do something as a slightly modified, easier version of this exercise.
Caitlin.
Yeah, Caitlin has to go to the poolside.
Poolside.
Blimmin' heck. Caitlin, why wasn't she on poolside in the first place? Anyway, again, you won't have announcements in the middle of your workouts, but we go with 1 more of those and then bring it to a rest. And we've got the last thing now. We're getting a bit hot. Yeah, exactly. Thanks, Caitlin. Right, now we're going to go onto our back. These are going to be, I call them dead bugs. So, dead bugs. Okay. There's different variations of them. You can do them with straight legs, bent legs, or with no arms, but we're just gonna do the taps. So we're gonna have our arms up and you're gonna make sure you press the lower back into the mat. Go from here and just tap down with keeping your knees at like a 90-degree angle. You're gonna tap each toe down, alternating, 8 on each side, really pressing your lower back into the floor. You can put your hands there if you want to make sure you can feel your lower back pressing in, but that is really good for your lower abdominal muscles.
Yeah, again, something that I never used to do when I first started training.
Yeah.
And gave myself lower back issues.
Exactly, these really help stabilize that.
Yeah, I'm very conscious when I exercise now to always keep my core engaged because that is absolutely key.
Exactly. There we go, I'm gonna do one more on each side. I think that's 8. Woo! There we go. Ideal. Good job.
Little bonus for the day.
Yeah, look at that. We've got a little workout in there. A little stretch, a little bit of mobility. Let me know how you're feeling after that workout because I'm hot, but it's because it's like 26 degrees outside in London. It's really hot and we've just done a nice little stretch. How was it for you?
It was good, man. Yeah, it was like a mixture of, like you said, a bit of stretching, breathing, actually some good core work as well. Certainly a really positive start to the day.
Yeah, and it's a great way to start the day. And if then you are someone who works out a lot, you can take that as a warm-up and then do your main workout afterwards after activating all of those muscle groups. It can really help you feel energized, ready for the day, ready for your workout. But what kind of things do you tend to do when you're working out?
Well, I like to try and start with some mobility stuff. It's very important, and you have to be disciplined with it because it's so tempting to just go straight in and
skip
get
it because
going.
it can be boring.
It can be boring.
It's important.
But as you can see, once you're 5-10 minutes into it, it is actually hard. It's not easy. So, yeah, definitely start off with a warm-up, whether it's mobility stuff or just some light cardio. I like to do strength training. I like to do cardio as well. Running, watt bike.
Oh gosh, that's deadly, that stuff.
Watt bike's pretty brutal. I mean, I really enjoy it. I find it's just key to my overall kind of mindset in life in general. It has its amazing positive mental benefits too, and particularly getting a workout done first thing in the morning is key for me.
Yeah.
Sets me up for the day, leaves me feeling really positive, and just generally happy, feeling in a good mood. So that is certainly a great way to start the day. So I may take that and put it into practice.
Fantastic. Well, thank you for coming today.
Pleasure, man.
All the details for Harry's book will be in the description box below as well.
They better be,
yeah,
otherwise you're not going to have permission to use this video. So.
So they'll be in the description box below. Go check that out. But also, that was the first video and goal number 1 for Tom's Daily Goals.
Nice.
It's really hard to say that because I want to say my name, Tom Daly's Goals.
Tom Daly's Daily Goals.
But it's just Tom's Daily Goals.
Okay, right, okay.
But it's spelled D-A-I-L-Y, not like my
not
name.
your name, okay. But I think
Grammar,
we've got it.
spelling and stuff.
Sweet.
So yeah, Tom's Daily Goals is going to be out very soon. You can pre-order in the link below as well. The book is going to be out on Thursday, which is exciting. But for now, don't forget to subscribe because tomorrow I'll be back with a whole nother video of goal number 2. Video every week, remember guys. My phone just went off as well. So on that note, guys, with phones going off and announcements.
Sandra's at poolside. Was it Sandra? Caitlin.
Yeah.
Caitlin, right.
So thanks, Caitlin.
Okay.
See you later.
Come on, Tom, let's hit the shower.
Good. Oh, gosh.